The spiritual warfare is heavy, guys, for women, for men especially, and like the family unit. And that spiritual warfare starts way before we even have kids, right? Like men are who are in the world are very lustful. Women who are in the world are also very lustful, right? And then when you're coming out of that, and if you find Christ, like the Lord has to purify all of that in you with like the feminism, things that we believe that having a career is more valuable than being a mom. And obviously now we live in a society where women do have to work. Like a lot of people have to have a two-income household and times are really tough. So I completely get that, but God's truth still stands that like first, right, we're called to be his daughters. So that is period our identity. And that is robbed from us depending on your childhood from a very young age. Like our parents don't affirm us, don't tell us who we are, don't tell us about God. Right. So the enemy already has like a foothold in our lives if we are not raised in a Christian, Christ-centered home. And our identity is so important because the world is going to tell us who we are, be a boss babe, build a career, listen to your boss, be independent, don't have babies, like all these things. And all those things like waste away, and babies are our legacy, and being a mom is like God created our identity in him. But then the characteristics and our personalities and just our caring, nurturing a feminist femininity, I want to say, is what he gave us so we can nurture our babies like the way that we are, the way that we love and care and cook. And, we can do these things as the women, right? Like men have their thing that God designed them, but their identity should always be in Christ, not in those things that he designed us for. Like we should be able to sit still in the Lord's presence and know that we're enough, and everything else is extra, and everything else is what the Lord has given us to steward, to worship him through, to honor him, just because we already know we are his daughters, we are his sons, and we don't know how to do that in society. And that's why people think motherhood is like this horrible thing. And it's honestly the enemy, right? The spiritual warfare in creating legacy and more disciples in your own home. So pray, guys, pray and get your identity back.